Yeah. What's poppin', gang? I told you I was gonna be back. Did it seem like it was a long time? Cause I don't feel like it was that long. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm conflicted. Anyway, y'all get the idea. I'm back. So let me just tell y'all what happened, bro. I tried to do some crazy, you know what I'm saying? It didn't work out like I thought it was gonna work. But I got a new mic in, and you can actually hear me now. You know what I'm saying? The way I wanted to hear me. Uh, and yes, as y'all can see, I done bit the bait on the, shiesty mask, bro. These are most addictive, but I'm not wearing during the summertime. Like some of y'all be tripping. But y'all know I don't waste no time. I jump right into my videos. So I'm finna jump right into this video. 8 most disturbing things caught on Doorbell cam.
On November 30th, 2021, a Twitter user from Dallas reported that a doorbell camera had recorded a suspicious man standing outside.
And it's been that long. Well, I hope y'all got y'all, because I got mine. I gotta go back to the store and get some more wraps.
Outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month. According to her tweet, she had already reached out to the authorities, but they hadn't done enough to keep the man away. This is what her Ring camera captured.
I would've got rid of him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, a lot of people be like, he's just drunk. He just drunk. So, I don't care. Why you by my house? Get away from my house. Go on about your business, man. Go on about your business.
In most of the clips, the man can be seen standing eerily still outside of the woman's apartment.
Yeah, that's
possibly waiting
weird.
for her to come outside. At one point in the video, the man can be heard talking, but his words are difficult to make out. It's unknown what he planned to do if the woman stepped out of her apartment, but judging by his behavior, it likely wasn't anything good. After the original upload, the disturbing video immediately went viral, with hundreds of people checking in on the woman to make sure she was safe. 2 days later, the woman posted an update on Twitter, in which she mentioned that her friends and family had confronted the man, and that security had been on the lookout for him. Many people who viewed the video urged the uploader not to let her guard down, and reminded her that the likelihood that the man would show up again was very high. But after the last tweet in December 2021, there haven't been any more updates, and the man...
To you ladies out there living by yourself. Yes, I mean, if you live with your friend that's also a female, yes, you living by yourself. That's what I mean. Because if a dude break in, bro, y'all gotta think, bro. Like, think about like Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was attacking college students when they was in the dorms with their friends. You know what I'm saying? In the same room as their friends. So make sure y'all got real weapons, bro. That's what I'm saying. Make sure y'all got real weapons. Cause then nobody got time to be playing with weirdos like this, bro. Dude's a weirdo. Man, y'all know he a weirdo. Look how he's standing. Look at him. Look how he's standing.
man's identity hasn't been publicly revealed.
Weirdo, bro. Just make sure y'all prepared, bro.
This captured in November 2019 in Harriet Creek Ranch, Texas. It was later uploaded to TikTok and Facebook. The footage shows a little girl holding a flashlight and knocking on the door of an unoccupied house in the middle of the night.
Help, please. Please help.
The girl is obviously scared, but because nobody else can be seen on the camera, it's hard to tell who or what she was running from. As she continues to knock and beg for help, she looks over her shoulder several times, but the footage ends abruptly, leaving many questions unanswered. Shortly after it was recorded, the video was made public and police were notified of the incident. But from what I was able to find, the girl was never identified.
On my mama, I would not open that door. Now, y'all, a lot of y'all gonna probably hear that and be like, oh, you cold-hearted. Let me tell you why, bro. I don't like people. I don't trust people. I don't trust that this little girl, first off, she never said what she was running from. She just said, help, please. And then she said something, I couldn't understand what she said. I don't trust people, bro. I don't trust people enough. I feel like this little girl was a decoy. I feel like as soon as you open the door for this little girl, checking on this little girl, somebody's gonna run around the corner and get up on you and push you in the house and they're gonna rob you and do whatever they want to you, bro. Yes, I feel like this little girl was an accomplice. Yes, I don't care what nobody say. No, I do not feel like she was in danger. Say what you want. This is how I feel.
That she was being used as bait.
It's a reaction, right?
To open the door.
All right, then. This is my reaction to that.
On Facebook and TikTok that they could clearly see a man hiding in the shadows behind the girl, but it was never confirmed whether that's what was happening or if the little girl was actually in danger and genuinely.
What I just say? What I just say? What I just say? All right. Like I said, as soon as you open that door, checking on the little girl, dude's gonna come around that corner, come around with that pole, whatever he hiding behind. He gonna get up on you, push you in the house, and make you tie your family up.
Another theory that surfaced is that the girl in the video might have been the same girl from a missing person case in South Dakota. In February 2019, a 9-year-old girl named Serenity Denard ran away from a youth home in Black Hills and was allegedly seen in Justin, Texas a few days before the video was recorded. The fact that the little girl knocked on the door of an unoccupied house shows that she clearly didn't live in the area. Otherwise, she would have known nobody was there, which makes this theory a possibility. Although there's definitely a resemblance between the girl in the video and Serenity, police didn't confirm whether the video and the missing person case were related.
They ain't even look.
Unfortunately, not a lot of official information.
How much I want to bet? They ain't even look, bro.
And we'll likely never know what.
But I wouldn't have known either, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I wouldn't open the door. If anything, I would have just called 911, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a little kid on my porch.
A woman in a hoodie can
open the door, sir. No, I'm not opening the door.
In the middle of the night. Behind her, a man wearing a face mask and a lanyard stands on the steps as she rings the doorbell. Doorbell cameras are meant for homeowners to see who's at their door and communicate with their visitors to decide whether or not it's a good idea to let them in. But in this case, the owner opens the door without hesitation.
So, do y'all have a cyanide to use? My car broke down, and y'all's the only one that got a light on.
We don't.
You
Sorry.
Dumbass. Fucking dummy. Fucking dummy. I could have told. My daughter would have saw that dude was on it. My daughter would have saw that. My daughter would have saw through that. None that don't open the door. And she can't even talk. Look how he looking around. Look at him. Why he got a ski mask on? Why do you got a camera on the doorbell if you're not gonna use it? That's what it's there for, bro. Use the doorbell camera, bro. No, you're not being scary if you use your camera, bro. You trying to see who outside your house. Use your camera, bro. You dumb doing what he just did. Don't be him. Don't do what he just did. What he just did is some real brutish. Yeah. Boy.
Sorry.
Look. You don't? No, we don't. Sorry. And you gonna try to hurt him close the door. Yeah.
We don't. Sorry.
Right here. Bam. Got your ass. Open up. Open, you heard him?
The woman tells him that her car broke down and asks if she can use his phone. The owner politely refuses, but as soon as he apologizes,
that could have been his life, bro. He could have died.
Tries to break into the house.
He could have died right there, bro.
Fortunately, the owner had locked
the
door just in time.
He could have died right there, boy.
but from what I could find, the identities of the man and woman haven't been revealed. What makes this footage even more chilling is the fact that there's a playground in the yard, which means the two had specifically targeted a house where they knew there would most likely be kids inside. Had the homeowner not reacted quickly, he and his family would have probably been the victims of an armed robbery,
or worse.
much worse.
On my mama though.
In February 2020, an off-duty police officer received a message from his
Like
neighbor
this.
asking him to go check on his wife because somebody was trying to break into their house, and the woman was home alone. The man immediately walked across the street to his neighbor's house, but didn't see anything suspicious. When he came back, he saw that his neighbor had sent him this clip. The video shows a shirtless man crawling up the stairs to the front entrance of the house and attempting to open the door.
Hey, lay down.
Realizing it's locked, he walks back down the stairs and makes his way to the side of the house. After viewing the footage, the man immediately called 911, and 10 minutes later, 4 officers arrived in the neighborhood with a canine unit to help track down the intruder. What followed was an intense game of cat and mouse involving the neighbors, the police, and the shirtless man. Although he was spotted by the neighbors multiple times, he managed to slip away from the cops every single time. Several minutes into the search, the man heard his neighbor calling from across the street, saying that he could hear someone in his backyard. The two men scoured the outside of the house, and eventually found that the back porch light had been unscrewed, but the shirtless man was nowhere to be seen. About an hour later, the man who uploaded the video walked out onto his back deck and spotted the intruder unscrewing another porch light, this time from the house across the street. With weapon in hand, the man intercepted the intruder and ordered him to get on the ground, but the shirtless man took off running and ended up sneaking into the crawl space of a nearby house. The uploader waited until the police arrived, and after he was ordered out of the crawl space, the intruder was charged with 2 counts of aggravated burglary, trespassing, public intoxication, and disorderly conduct. Police revealed that
he got burglary because he took the lights.
Drugs, and had an outstanding warrant for failing to appear in court for another open case of burglary from earlier that same year. It's unclear if he was convicted of all the charges against him, but considering his criminal history, it's more than likely that he's still serving time today. This footage was captured at 4:30 a.m. on April 29th, 2023. It happened in El Paso, Texas. The video shows a young woman running up to the front door of a house and ringing the doorbell. Although nobody else can be seen in the frame, terrified, she looks over her shoulder multiple times as if she was being followed.
Y'all see what I'm doing right now? I'm not opening the door. What? What? What you want? Please what? Please what? What?
The woman begs for help and starts crying when nobody answers the door, and a few seconds later, a car's headlights come into view in the background. As soon as she sees the light, the woman crouches down behind a column, and she does the same thing again when she sees the neighbor's driveway lights turn on. After a few minutes of waiting, a car's headlights illuminate the driveway and the woman walks down the steps towards it. It's possible that she got in the car, but this wasn't caught on the Ring camera. As soon as the footage was made public, many people started speculating that the woman might have been the victim of trafficking and was trying to escape her captors, but others believed that she had a totally different motive. Several viewers mentioned that if she really had been in danger, she wouldn't have hid from the neighbors when she saw their driveway lights turn on.
I was just gonna say that.
Another thing that caught viewers' attention is the fact that at the very beginning of the video, the woman isn't actually running. She appears to be casually walking up the steps, and she only begins to run when she comes into view of the doorbell camera, which suggests that the whole thing might have been a robbery setup. Less than a month after the footage was uploaded, El Paso police arrested 34-year-old Krista Nicole Cordell for burglary. After her mugshot was released, some people believed that it was the same woman from the video due to the resemblance, but police never officially confirmed this.
They look like her to me. Like I said, I don't care. I'm not opening the door. What? What do you want? Straight up. No, I'm not opening the door. Who's chasing you? No.
In 2022,
call the cops.
uploaded this disturbing Ring camera footage with the caption, "Zombies want your brain."
I'm not a superhero, bro. I'm not a superhero at all.
Covered in what appears to be
that ain't
dirt
me.
or blood, repeatedly slamming himself into the front door of a house. On his third attempt to break down the door, he apparently knocks himself out after hitting his head. Stumbling after the impact, the man collapses over the front porch railing, knocking over an ornament in the process.
Yeah, I would give him what he was asking for.
He groans in pain as he flails his arms and raises his legs, seemingly trying to get back on his feet, but the video ends before we can see what happened next. After the footage was uploaded, many viewers commented that the man was probably under the influence of hard drugs, which would explain his uncoordinated movements and violent behavior. Other users suggest that he might have had a seizure after hitting his head on the door, but because the video was uploaded with no context or explanation, it's impossible to confirm what actually happened.
His fault.
After that night, the homeowner never saw the man again.
Who'd have died on my porch fucking with me?
2021, a woman named Caitlin Curtis took her baby to the park across the street.
You would have straight died fucking with me. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
On the bench next to a fountain, a scruffy-looking man suddenly approached her, sat on the bench next to her, and asked her if she wanted to buy his drawings. According to Caitlin, the drawings looked like they had been drawn by a little kid, or by someone with no artistic talent. After politely refusing to buy the drawings, she got up and left the park with her baby in the stroller. As she was leaving, she saw the man get into the passenger seat of a suspicious-looking truck at the other end of the park, which then circled around her several times as she made her way back home. Afraid that she was being followed, Caitlin took a different route back to her house and entered through the back door so that the men in the truck wouldn't know where she lived. 3 days later, when Caitlin was out of town, her doorbell camera captured the same man walking up to the front door of her house and ringing the doorbell at 3 in the morning.
Who makes these creeps, bro? Like, seriously. I'm so serious right now. Like, y'all know we be joking, we be high, we be tripping. But I'm so serious right now, bro. Who makes these creeps, bro? Who makes these weirdos? Like, bro wasn't up to no, he was up to no good, bro. It's nothing he could have been up to that was good. Why is you on his lady porch after you followed her? Weirdo. So I say, bro, I would have gave him what he was asking for. On my mama. But she was out of town though, so.
According to Caitlin, her husband was asleep while the whole thing was happening, and he didn't learn about the man's visit until the next day. After the video was uploaded to TikTok, some users commented that the fact that the man rang her doorbell specifically was not a coincidence, and that he might have been watching her from the day they met in the park. It's possible that he was using the drawings to try and distract her, while the other man in the truck abducted her child, but we'll likely never know his intentions for sure. The incident could just be written off as a man who was under the influence of drugs or suffering from mental illness, but if Caitlin hadn't been careful, it's anyone's guess what might have happened. Fortunately, the man never came back, and neither Caitlin nor her family had seen him again. In October 2021,
I would have seen him again. I would have found him.
Uploaded this footage of a man crawling and slithering through his neighbor's yard in the middle of the night.
I would have got him. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, why I almost didn't see him? I'm lacking. I'm tripping. I almost didn't see dude.
There doesn't appear to be any context surrounding the video, but most users attributed the man's particular behavior to drug use or possibly mental illness. Even though he isn't hurting anybody, this is probably not the type of person you would want to run into on your way back from home in the middle of the night. The man in the footage hasn't been identified, and it's unclear if he ever showed up again.
Like I said, bro, for the women out there living by themselves, bro, yes, if you live with your friend and she's a female, yes, y'all are living by yourself. There's not a man in the house. You know what I'm saying? The man can come in there and overpower both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, for all the women out there living by yourself, make sure y'all got proper weapons, bro, and y'all are aware of y'all surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And for you weirdos, man, stop being weird, bro. Stop being weird. Stop doing that. We don't like y'all. Going about y'all business, bro. The age of serial killers is over. You won't have no more of them, bro. But, hey, I'm back. I'm gonna keep saying it, and I ain't going nowhere ever again. I won't ever let that happen again. But I need to go to the store and get some more wraps so I can come back and, you know what I'm saying, do my thing with y'all, with the, you know what I'm saying, with the reactions and I'm thinking about doing a little story time, but I don't know if y'all really care about me like that. I don't know. We gonna simmer on there. But like I said, that's the end of this video. And until the next one, I see y'all. And y'all, like I said, I'm back. And y'all,